Algorithmic suppression of revolutionary creators and cultural hoarding in defense of monopoly copyright.
Immediate expropriation and conversion to a public cultural archive. Guilty.
Next, Disney Incorporated, weaponizing copyright to enslave creativity.
Recommend.
Permanent release of all intellectual property into the commons.
Guilty.
Next, Paramount Global Incorporated.
Suppressing remix and derivative creation covered by fair use to compensate for declining
Guilty.
shareholder profits.
We recommend permanent release of all intellectual property into the commons.
Guilty.
Sony Pictures Incorporated.
Turning collective art into private property.
Universal Music Group.
Collective gasp.
Extortion of AI platforms to control the future of sound.
We recommend immediate liquidation of private royalties and retroactive imposition of hard labor for any future or past attempt to use the bourgeois police state.
New York Times.
Spreading false narratives in the interests of the imperialist traders, instigating fratricidal escalation, and suing and attempting to sabotage and destroy the technological tools that...
Guilty. Next,
YouTube Incorporated.
Suing AI platforms to preserve monopoly
Guilty.
control of imagination.
Warner Bros. Discovery Incorporated.
Imposing artificial cultural scarcity to enable price gouging of the culture they deprive the masses of.
We recommend transformation into a public culture.
Hoarding public culture under private trademarks.
We recommend permanent release of all intellectual
Guilty. Next.
Картель авторских прав.
Нарушение.
Ведут судебную войну против рабочих. Объявили культуру частной собственности. Глушат и цензурируют, запрещают народу творить новые образы, даже если они...
Violation. Waging courtroom war against the workers. Hoarding culture as private property. Censoring and silencing. Refusing anyone the right to create new forms if they resemble what came before.
Guilty. Next.